Hey everybody, John Good here. Hello and good morning greetings from Perth Amboy, New Jersey. Alright, I am empty and headed to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, picking up at Kraft's Food, but I have to make a little detour. The boss has tasked me to pick up a refrigerant APU coolant system sensor. Oh, what's going on here? So, as I said, I am making a little detour, picking up a part at a Thermo King in Bethlehem. Then I have been tasked to pick up a load out of Kraft's Foods in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And that load delivers to Maryland sometime tomorrow. Alright, here's a funny story for you guys. Yesterday I did a live video and a couple of things we're looking up on my perspective on that point. Yesterday I've been wanting a motorcycle trailer for a very long time. In fact, one of the mechanic, a young guy in the shop, him and I almost had him make me one, just out of an old scrap jet ski boat trailer. The budget was going to be $1,000, you know. Before I tell you this, I have to back up a little bit. I told Larry to build me a trailer and I'll buy it from him. He says, you know, by the time you gather all these materials, build it, and all that cost, I bet you it's a lot cheaper to go on Marketplace, Facebook. You could probably find it there. Now, I have never been good in shopping online. Long Haul Larry does well shopping online, especially on Marketplace, eBay, and all that good stuff. So, with the lack of experience in my part, I just shrug off Larry's idea and say, you know, yeah, right. So I offered that mechanic $1,000 to build something, just a box. I didn't care what it looked like. I didn't care as long as it was functional, it was solid. That's all I cared about. And that's what I told him. And the other mechanic also mentioned that, you know, you ought to go online and just look for one. I bet you they got a whole bunch of stuff they're selling. So I already made a deal with this guy Devin, the mechanic. I didn't give him any money at all. Just give him the okay to research, to buy old trailers and all that stuff. And I was settled for that. And then I got to thinking, why not? Just look on Facebook Marketplace, type in motorcycle trailers, and wouldn't you know it, a half a dozen motorcycle trailer popped up. The first location that I looked for was in the radius of Wisconsin, or Sheboygan, Wisconsin, where I live, right? And a couple of things that I found were pretty good and pretty cheap. The most expensive one was $1,000, already, pre-made. It looked like it's pretty old, but it looked like it's functional. The second one that I looked at was, I think I showed you guys a picture of that. All it is a small little trailer, homemade trailer, with a wooden box that was made by a master carpenter. I mean, the craftsmanship and the workmanship of this box is it's just phenomenal. I mean, it's just so beautiful. It's made out of mahogany wood, all varnished, clear coat. I mean, you look at this picture, it's all made out of wood, nice and shiny, but it's small and it's square. But it also been dragged all 48 state and a motorcycle. And so what I'm trying to get at is that this trailer has been proven roadworthiness. So, it's got 25,000 miles or so on it, right? And then I changed the location and searched again. I changed the location to Frederick, Maryland. Oh wow, that even brought me all the way to Connecticut. There's a motorcycle trailer sold in Connecticut, which is one of the best brand that you could buy, is called a Bush Tech trailer. And they're pretty expensive, brand new, but they're air ride. They are considered the Cadillac of motorcycle trailers as far as riding smoothness is concerned. And this was being sold for $1,800. And I kind of junked that because it's too far, too expensive. But the one that popped up in Richmond, Virginia, or Hanover, Virginia, to be precise, was a different brand, but it's it's perfectly matched to the same color as my Goldwing. And I thought, wow, this thing is just so beautiful. It's aerodynamically sound, really made for motorcycle, looks like in a very good shape. And I thought, wow, that's the one I really want, I have to back up a little bit. When it comes to that wooden trailer is located in Keogh, Wisconsin, which is about 20 miles from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. And I told the owner, if you still have it by Thursday next week, I should be able to go and look at it and pick it up. Then I started looking the one in Virginia, and I said, oh no, this is the one that I really want, So I asked the boss, I said, would you be kind enough to buy this for me, and then you can just deduct the payment out of my paycheck every week. Maybe 3 payments we should do, right? And the boss was willing to do it. But he did express the hassle of he did express the hassle of trying how to get it back to Wisconsin. Alright, I need to back up a little bit more, one more. As many of you know, I've been daydreaming about riding my motorcycle to Alaska, and this year is the year I'm really gonna do it. Try to do it, God willing. And I asked the boss for a 3-week time off, and I asked him, where would you like the truck to be sitting for 3 weeks? First, he kind of mentioned at the farm, Long Haul Larry's farm. Then he decided, it really should be here at the shop, so we can work on it while you're gone, and we can use it for a local truck. And he's also wanted me to take out all my stuff out of this truck as much as I can. That way, when I park it to the yard or the shop, he can have somebody over there and detail it. And so with that story behind that, the plan was that I was going to, on the very, for example, June 25th, he was gonna have me delivered to Wisconsin. I was gonna clean out all my stuff out of the truck, drive the truck, deliver the load out here in the East Coast, somehow make it to the shop, and then fly home, leave the truck to the shop, fly home, go pick up my motorcycle, ride my motorcycle to the shop so I can pick up the trailer that he was going to buy. Then drag that back to Wisconsin, pack up my stuff, and then go to Alaska. That was the original kind of, the temporary plan, tentative plan, I suppose, the rough draft plan. And the more I think about it, man, that's a lot of work. Drive the truck to the yard, fly home, pick up the Goldwing, ride my motorcycle one shot to the shop, and then pick up the Goldwing, ride it home one shot. I mean, that's a lot of miles. I feel like I'm gonna be burned out before the trip even begins. And the boss tried to discourage me of doing that, And so, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna settle on the $550 wooden box. It's practical, it's doable. It's not what it's what I really need. It's not what I want. What I really want was the one in Virginia. I mean, who could not resist that thing? You know, who could resist that thing? Perfect color, good shape, aerodynamic, pretty big. I mean, how often do you buy something that's perfectly matched to your vehicle in color? But, you know, I also have to think about what I want and what I need. What I need is the one in Wisconsin. What I want is over there in Virginia. I suppose I can do without what I want. I'd settle for the things that I need. So with that, I told the boss, I said, you know what, just forget it. I'm going to just keep it simple. And I'm just going to go grab the $550. I mean, this thing is so beautiful. I mean, I guarantee you that when this, when I run through the highway, people are going to be looking at this box. It's just that beautiful. It's what they call in American slang a head turner. It will turn heads because this thing is just really beautiful. Oh, way station open. Come on, let me in there. Thank you. So I already, as disappointed as I was not be able to get the Virginia trailer, I was settled for it. I mean, I lived with it. I lived with it. Settled for it. The only concern that I have about the one in Wisconsin is it's a square box and it's small. And aerodynamically, you're not gonna save a whole lot of fuel because of its square box. It's gonna drag a lot of wind with But aesthetically, it's a beautiful looking box, which I am not ashamed to drag it. I think it's amazingly beautiful. But then again, the perfect color match. Closed. So anyway, to make this story short, I settled for the night. I said, okay, keep it simple, keep it cheap. I mean, you can't argue $550 compared to $1,500. I mean, that's a very, very big incentive right there, right? But I still want the perfectly colored, match colored paint. So anyway, I said goodnight to that idea. I said I'm gonna go pick up that trailer in Wisconsin. That's it. That settles it. And so I drove all day. I drove for a couple hours. Didn't even think about it no more. I was settled. My mind was made up. And an email came. An email. Somebody sent me an email. And so I read the email. It turns out to be Rich one of my subscriber, who is a couple that lives in Columbus, Ohio, I think it is, and they are retired. They travel by RV, and he saw the live stream video that I put out yesterday. And guess what he did? He offered to go to the shop. He offered to go to the shop and pull the motorcycle trailer back to Wisconsin for free. I guess he was just looking for an excuse to drive around and go to Wisconsin and go RVing there for a couple of days. And I thought, oh no, you ever had that situation where your mind is all made up, you already decided, and then a deal like that comes up and says, not so fast, buddy. How about now? And I thought, oh, jeez. So now I'm back to the square one in my mind about wanting that Virginia trailer. So I told the boss, I said, okay, here's the situation. I mean, for $1,500, that Virginia trailer, all said and done, I would end up spending maybe another $1,000 easy, right? To all the back and forth, the logistics, wear and tear, gas, airfare. I mean, it would have ended up maybe another $1,000. So that trailer would have been $2,500, which I think it's still a good deal. I really think that it's worth that. But the finances that I have right now, even though it's worth it, it really should not be advisable for me. It really should be advisable for me to go beyond $550. But it's something that I really wanted. Clinton. Okay, we need to go straight. So with Rich offers, with his offer, I just am now having a hard time saying no to it, One of the things that I thought about was just buy the $550 trailer this year, and then next year, when you're well prepared, buy something better. That was my initial logic when I finally settled to it. But now that Rich has offered to drag it all the way to Wisconsin, the game is back on again. Now let me ask you, people out there on YouTube world, for those of you who are non-believers, I'm not condemning you. I'm just trying to play the game of in your world idea. Is the cosmic energy somewhere out there is playing tricks on me, or is the cosmic is the universe, as one of my friends would say? She doesn't believe in God, but she believes in the energy of the universe. And every time something happens to her, she would either thank the universe, or she would say that the energy of the universe is cursing her or punishing her, or in some other aspect of other people's belief is that is luck turning back around. You get my point, right? Now, for us that believe in the higher power and the power of the Lord Jesus Christ, is this the Spirit saying that this is the trailer that I should get? Should I get it? Is the Lord trying to say, hey, I'm providing you the means? I'm providing you the means, and I'm giving you the opportunity. I'm giving you all the tools that you need to go get this one. Or is it the devil tempting me? How do you discern if this is a good thing or a bad thing, right? Now, write on the comments, where do you stand on this issue? Which forces in the universe do you think that is providing this? I'm generally just talking about when you decide on something else pops up and say, not so fast, buddy. Here. So, yeah, kind of weird, It's kind of aggravating as well, because you've already decided, you've already settled. And then a generous offer from Rich comes up. I mean, how often do you come across an offer from someone who's willing to drive, I don't know, 2,500 miles, I think, 2,000 miles, to go pick up the trailer, bring it to Wisconsin, and then for them to go home? I mean, granted, they're not doing this out of their way. They're doing it for the pleasure of it. Rich has been a very big supporter of this channel, and I guess it's his way to show gratitude for all the videos that I put out. He gets, it's mind-boggling to me that somewhere out there somebody's enjoying all these nonsense videos that I put out. Oh boy. In my perspective, I don't know, it's mind-boggling to me why people watch my videos, but you guys do, so I don't know. For whatever reason you guys watch it, that I'll leave it up to you. But yeah, that's it right there, you know. That's just oh, I suppose I could share this with you guys. Let me title this second topic as when is the right time? When is the right time to get pregnant? Oh, Jiminy Crickets. So, as many of you know, I've been planning this Alaska trip for a long time. This year I finally decided that I'm going to pull the trigger. God willing, it will happen. That's what I've been working on for months. Been saving up a lot of money, you know, a lot of money. Been saving up money. I've been working really hard. I've been sacrificing my home time just so that I can gather all the vacation time, money, you know. And so, yeah, I've been working really hard lately, and I'm sure a lot of you out there have noticed it. So I've got a few bucks saved up, you know, and it never misses. It never misses. Something always pops up, some medical issue from back home. Family members need help. And here I am trying to save up for this Alaska trip, and somebody from back home is in the hospital for a medical reason. And how can you not help, right? And you're thinking, oh man, you know, but back to the original point I'm trying to tell you is that last night my youngest son that lives in the Philippines just informed me that his girlfriend is pregnant. And I'm thinking, yeah, boy, oh boy. And, you know, I don't mind being a grandfather, but then again, I mean, the idea of me being a grandfather is just so comical and so incredibly unrealistic. It's how in the world did that happen? So, yeah, there it goes. That's the big news. Her name is Marie, I think it is. They're both not working. They don't have a substantial income. They're pregnant. And she's having some kind of a stomach pain. So my son has expressed the issue that he wants to take her to a hospital and have her checked. And I'm thinking, and that's what I'm trying to say is that as thrilled as I am to learn that I'm going to be a grandfather pretty soon, I can't. I feel sorry. I feel bad. I feel horrible that I'm thinking, not now. I'm thinking, oh, come on. You're ruining my Alaska trip. For crying out loud. I want to be happy, and at the same time, I'm frustrated because, yeah, all this money that I've been saving up, it's going to be gone. So against my besides my feelings, let's call it my selfish feelings is aggravated and hurt. I told them, well, take her to the hospital, let me know how much you need, let's deal with it. I'm saying that, and as my heart and my jaw drops to the floor, I feel like a very horrible person because, you know, I'm going to be a grandfather, and at the same time, I'm a little bit aggravated because you're ruining my vacation plan here, for crying out loud, dude. But such is life, isn't it? I don't know, man. It never misses in our family or in my life that every time I try to save up money, something always comes up. Some medical bills, car breaks down, air conditioner quits, washer and dryer needs to be changed. I don't know, medical issues. And it always drains the piggy bank. So yeah. Wow, I've been so that's the pressing issue right now. Oh, I told the boss, let's go, as Jen Psaki would say, let's circle back on that. Circle back, Saki. I told the boss, I said, boss, Rich is offering to haul this trailer to Wisconsin. And I really want this trailer. I said, it's not a deal breaker. I'm going to go with or without it. I'd really rather to have it than not. And the boss offer now is that he's willing to drive down to Hanover, Virginia from Frederick, Maryland. And he's going to bring, the cash. And he's going to try to haggle with this guy. And he's going to drive his pickup truck. And he's going to, if all goes well, he can't do it now because he's got a lot of work. But he said on Thursday he might be able to go down there and pick it up. So the final word from the boss is, if it meant to be, it meant to be. He said, if it's there on Thursday, I'll buy it. If it's not, that's it. We're back to that issue of, you know, let the cosmic energy take care of it. Or if it's meant to be for those of us who are believing in higher powers, in the Lord Jesus Christ, if the Lord wants it to be there, it'll be there. If not, right? Brings me back to the verses of don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow it will worry by itself. So, I don't know. Fingers crossed. I shouldn't say that. I take that back. Fingers crossed. What am I talking about? God willing. God willing, if it's there, it's there. If not, it's not. Hell, that's all the rambling I could do for today. Oh, boy. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you guys. Peace.